game and more.
And now DeVries racing ahead the other way, and a no-look pass to Josiah Voss. A highlight reel dime from Tyson DeVries.
Yeah, great vision there to get that ball to him.
Bourne looking for another three-pointer. It's good.
Reddick Bourne.
Bourne heat check. Step back,
again.
Nothing but net. 6 3-pointers for Reddick Bourne. 35 points.
Warner drives the lane, kicks it out to Kennedy Van Vark for three.
There it is.
Yes! Kennedy Van Vark makes it a 2-possession game.
There it is. Great driving kick.
Now let's head to the gym for all the exciting action of South Central Iowa high school basketball on the one to count on for today's local sports coverage, KNIA and KRLS.
Welcome in to this edition of Iowa High School Basketball on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Myself, Tyler Crabb, and Wayne Veenster here with you in the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show. Again on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. We are set for a Little Hawkeye Conference doubleheader between Pella Christian and Norwalk. One of just two Little Hawkeye Conference games going on this evening. Indianola and Oski, the only other ones to brave out the weather today, and we are thankful they did, getting in some basketball action here, and should be a couple of good ones. Indianola against Oski over there. We've got Norwalk visiting Eagle Lane, and when we start off with the girls game, Pella Christian coming off of a bounce-back win last night at Van Meter. Norwalk, they are, as advertised, one of the top teams in Class 4A here this year, led by the Birmingham sisters.
Yeah, the Birmingham sisters are a handful for anybody, and Norwalk, they've had a couple of semi-difficult games, but nothing real strenuous on their schedule so far this year. Been able to handle business pretty well, and they're going to be a load for Pella Christian tonight. Pella Christian coming off of a nice win over at Van Meter. Kind of a struggle for themselves offensively. I would have thought they might have put up a few more points in that game, but kind of a ragged type game, but they were able to pull out the win, so they maybe got some of their swagger back and get back on the winning side.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's one of those things that offense wasn't necessarily the strong suit last night, but the defense really showing up, limiting Van Meter to 27 points. Just really didn't give Van Meter too many great looks offensively throughout the night, and even when Van Meter did, they expended so much energy that late in the game they started to get some more looks that were favorable and just couldn't do anything with them. And so, you know, credit the Eagles defense. Has kind of been one of their calling cards this year, has been just how strong they are defensively, and it's something that both Eagles squads have kind of made their identity early in the season here is their defense.
Absolutely. I do think that's one area where Pella Christian, you know, has done a nice job all year, where their defense has been very tough. They like to get after it. They move pretty well and anticipate fairly decently. Height-wise, they match up pretty well with Norwalk as well. But of course, the Birmingham girls know how to take the ball to the basket and know how to shoot it from outside as well, so that they create a handful for even a good player.
Absolutely. So we're going to see how Pella Christian handles it. Again, we mentioned Norwalk, they are led by the Birminghams, but you also got Ava Carlson, who's an experienced player for this Warrior squad. Pearl Brown is an experienced player. In general, just a lot of experience for this Norwalk team that has big aspirations, rated number 4 in Class 4A thus far in the season, and they want to finish the season in much bigger places than they have over the last couple of seasons.
Yeah. You know, they need to have a nice, strong regular season. Probably will, if not win the Little Hawkeye Conference, certainly contend to win the Little Hawkeye Conference. And if they can have a good, strong record, then they get a somewhat, easier draw to make it to the state tournament. And I'm sure that's what their goal is, to post a nice record when it comes time to put out the pairings.
That I'm sure would be ideal for them. But again, we are getting ready for Little Hawkeye Conference basketball, a doubleheader tonight here on Eagle Lane between Pella Christian and Norwalk. We're going to go ahead and take our first time out of the evening, and we'll be back with more of the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show on 92.1 KRLS. Scooters Coffee and Pella, amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. Back after this on 92.1 KRLS and the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Look at me, I'm a superhero. And I'm building a fort.
If your furniture is getting a workout, it's time to visit Pingle's Home Store in Pella. They've got durable, stylish furniture that stands up to all the fun your kids can dish out.
We love Pingles.
Come to Pingle's Home Store today and find the perfect furniture for your family. Pingle's Home Store. Real people, real service, real dependability.
2024 is coming to a close, but you don't have to wait until 2025 to start looking for your next home. Hi, I'm Sierra Ward with Pella Real Estate Services, and the inventory and options for homes and acreages on the local market are growing. I love to visit with you about exactly what you're looking for and start the process of finding the perfect place for you. We're all in the holiday mindset, but if you're in the new home mindset, we're here to help. Call me or any member of the team at 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services. Happy holidays.
As fall season rolls on, have Raceway Tire and Exhaust team you up with a set of Firestone tires. Check out the Firestone Destination line of tires. Whether you drive a truck or SUV, there's a Firestone Destination tire just right for you. And Raceway Tire and Exhaust is your complete auto care center from bumper to bumper. No matter what your vehicle needs, take it to Raceway Tire and Exhaust in Knoxville.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust.
We got what you need
to get you on the go.
There's a lot of cool things made in Iowa, from pipe organs to floating tiki bars and lights used at sporting events all over the world. But what won the award for the coolest thing made in Iowa? The Vermeer ZR5 1200 self-propelled baler. This award is a testament to the dedication of our team, and the hard work done at Vermeer means that our customers can continue to do their important work, feeding and fueling their communities, managing natural resources, and connecting others to the necessities of life. We're Vermeer, equipped to do more.
Hi, this is Dalton Buck with Hy-Vee. We understand that times are difficult and we want to do our part to help out. That's why we've lowered the prices on thousands of items throughout the store. These are new everyday low prices on thousands of items. And we also still have other ways to save, like our Hy-Vee Perks program and tons of digital coupons online in the Hy-Vee app. It's our mission to make lives easier, healthier, and happier. Stop in today and see our new everyday low prices on thousands of items at Hy-Vee.
If you have a big vaulted ceiling in your living room, how long have you had your current ceiling fan? Probably longer than you want to admit. It's a daunting task to think about replacing something 15 to 20 feet in the air. At Centerpoint Electric, we're here to help with any electrical problem you have, big or small. We'll install the new ceiling fan and you can have a clean, modern look without any of the nervous work at the top of a ladder. Check us out online at centerpoint-electric.com. We're wired for excellence.
At Marion County Bank, we go beyond banking.
And you're part of our story. It's about your family, memories, and shared dreams. Do you remember when you took the leap and bought your first home?
Or when you followed your passion and started your business?
That's right. We shared in those moments, those pages in your story.
Continue your story with us today. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, and visit us at MarionCountyBank.com.
Marion County Bank, serving you, building community, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Knoxville Hospital and Clinics is a proud supporter of our area youth and wish all athletes the best of luck as they compete in sports this year. At Knoxville Hospital and Clinics, student athletes receive the area's best orthopedic care, physical therapy, and access to the latest technologies and equipment. When an injury puts you on the sidelines, trust our professionals to get you back in the game. For more information on our services and providers, visit knoxvillehospital.org. Good luck to all area athletes.
Welcome back to the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Again, we are getting set for Pella Christian and Norwalk high school basketball here, and it'll be the girls' game kicking things off. Tonight we have our game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating, and going to be an interesting night. We're all good here inside the gymnasium. 22 degrees. There is that ice storm warning out there here in Marion County. So those of you who have not made it out to the gym yet and are planning to, be safe out there on the roadways. For those of you who have decided to stay home and tune in, whether on 92.1 KRLS or on the Pella Christian YouTube channel, thank you for joining us for tonight's game. We are here for the Little Hawkeye Conference doubleheader between Pella Christian and Norwalk. It'll be the girls first, followed by the boys, so that is kind of where things stand at the moment. And 22 degrees, again, is our game time temperature. Well, it's only 22 degrees outside. It's nice and comfortable inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the cooling and heating experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear
Van Haften.
And again, here on the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show, we are approaching tip-off of the girls' game, so we're going to go ahead and run down our starting lineups presented by Vanderlinden Services really quickly. For Norwalk, it'll be number 1, Pearl Brown, number 2, Hannah Overholzer, number 11, Ava Carlson, number 20, Bailey Birmingham, and number 10, Braylon Birmingham. And for Pella Christian, it'll be number 5, Bryn Runner, number 13, Addie Van Arendonk, number 35, Rachel Kakmarinsky, number 15, Faith Kakmarinsky, and number 25, Chloe Snyder. Those are the starting lineups presented by Vanderlinden Services, a family-based business that treats their customers like family. For any plumbing and HVAC services you need, call Austin at Vanderlinden Services. Our first Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update of the night, courtesy of Indianola and Oskaloosa. Again, the only other game on the airwaves tonight. That is Indianola 9, Oski 7 at the end of 1 in girls basketball. And again, that's a Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more of the Scooters Coffee Radio pregame show when we return here on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
Look at me, I'm a superhero. And I'm building a fort.
If your furniture is getting a workout, it's time to visit Pingles Home Store in Pella. They've got durable, stylish furniture that stands up to all the fun your kids can dish out.
We love Pingles.
Come to Pingles Home Store today and find the perfect furniture for your family. Pingles Home Store. Real people, real service, real dependability.
If you're looking for top-notch plumbing and HVAC services from a family-based business that treats you like one of their own, call me, Austin with Vanderlinden Services. With years of expertise and a commitment to customer satisfaction, our friendly experts are ready to serve you. Plus, we're proud to offer top-of-the-line York residential and commercial HVAC systems. For all your home comfort needs, call me and experience why Vanderlinden Services is best for your job.
This Christmas season, PellaMotors.com is spreading joy with deals that will light up your year. Right now, get $17,000 off a new Dodge Durango or take home a new Chevy Silverado with $16,000 off. Looking for a GMC? Save $10,000 on a new Sierra. And don't miss $9,000 off a new Ram Bighorn. PellaMotors.com wishes you peace, joy, and incredible savings this Christmas. And drive home with an amazing deal.
Knoxville Farm and Home has perfect deals for your pets this week, December 8th through the 14th. Save $5 on select 2, 3, or 5-gallon metal poultry waterers, and when you bundle it with a poultry waterer heater base, you save a total of $10. Looking for goodies for your furry friends? Take an extra 10% off all cat and dog toys, collars, and leashes. Need something cozy? Heated pet beds and bowls are 10% off, and you'll save $10 on select dog crates and exercise pens. Knoxville Farm and Home, what a farm store should be.
Hi, this is Dalton Buck with Hy-Vee. The Christmas season is a very busy time of year with activities all around town, shopping for holiday gifts and getting ready for the big family celebrations. In amongst the hustle and bustle, I believe it's also important to slow down and reflect on everything that we're thankful for. At Hy-Vee, we're thankful for you, our loyal customers, and for this great community that we serve. From all of us at Hy-Vee, we hope that you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Winter's here, but your roof still needs the best. At Dutch Mill Supply, they offer top-quality CertainTeed shingles to keep your home protected all season long. Durable, reliable, and designed for winter weather, CertainTeed shingles ensure your roof stands strong against snow, ice, and wind.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Yoder, the Tri-County Veterinary Clinic veterinarian. If you're heading out of town for the holidays and your pet can't go along, have him boarded with us. He'll receive exercise 3 times a day, he'll be fed based on a schedule you set up, and he'll be given a nice bath the day before you take him home. To schedule a reservation, call Tri-County Veterinary Clinic at 628-4040, where your pet's good health is our number one concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They do take care of pets because they love them.
At Kinetic Edge, our vision is to create communities of healthy, happy, and hope-filled people. Kinetic Edge is a locally owned business with Christian foundations. We are accepting new patients with or without a doctor's referral at any of our locations. Kinetic Edge has clinics located in Pella, Newton, Oskaloosa, Albia, Centerville, Colfax, Des Moines, and Ames. Find out more at kineticedgept.com.
As part of the recent upgrade to our Cartrol gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella, we now have a diesel blender pump with 5 different options available. Now through March, you can select straight number 1 diesel or choose from 4 different blends of number 1 and number 2 to get the right mix to keep your diesel vehicle from gelling during our cold Iowa winter. Look for our diesel blender pump at the Cartrol gas station at Two Rivers Cooperative in Pella.
The home and field advantage. Two Rivers Co-op.
The plugs in the car go spark, spark, spark. Spark, spark, spark. Spark, spark, spark. The plugs in the car go spark, spark, spark at Central Tire and Auto.
If the plugs don't spark, the car won't start. For tires and brakes, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the little things like new spark plugs. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Sing along.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Welcome back to Pella Christian and Norwalk High School basketball here on 92.1 KRLS. Scooter's Coffee Radio pregame show at Scooter's Coffee in Pella. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast. We wrap it up again by running over our starting lineups presented by Vanderlinden Services. For Norwalk, number 1, Pearl Brown. Number 2, Hannah Overhauser. Number 11, Ava Carlson. Number 20, Bailey Birmingham. And number 10, Braylon Birmingham. For Pella Christian, it's number 5, Bryn Runner. Number 13, Addie Van Arendonk. Number 35, Rachel Kekmarinsky. Number 15, Faith Kekmarinsky. And number 25, Chloe Snyder. Again, those are the starting lineups presented by Vanderlinden Services. We are moments away from tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. Before we do that, let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight for Pella Christian. I think it's going to be taking care of the basketball and limiting the Birmingham sisters as best you can defensively. Obviously, they're going to get their points, but limiting them. For Norwalk, I think it's going to be how much pressure can you apply to Pella Christian. Not giving them easy looks. Pella Christian's been really good when they get easy looks this season. When they've been forced to kind of create, that's when things have become a little bit more difficult. Those would be my keys to the game tonight.
Yeah, you force them to get out of their rhythm, out of their offense. Don't let Pella Christian move the ball where they want to go, because they seem to struggle when things break down a little bit, don't quite understand where they should go, what they should do with the basketball, and that gets them in trouble, and then they turn it over or have a shot clock violation or even put up a bad shot. And defensively, yes, if you can get the Birmingham sisters sitting on the bench for either foul trouble or being ineffective, that goes a long ways to giving you an opportunity to stay in this game.
That it does. So that's our keys to tonight's contest for Pella Christian and Norwalk. Again, we are set for the opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Norwalk in the road, black uniforms with purple numbers, purple trim, and white outline on those numbers. Pella Christian in the home whites with the maroon numbers, maroon lettering. Opening tip in the air. Rachel Kekmarinsky's tip goes to Faith Kekmarinsky, and we are underway. And on the first possession, the Eagles right to the basket. Addie Van Arendonk with the right-handed lay-in from the right side. Pella Christian takes an early 2-0 lead, 7:46 to go in the first. And Bailey Birmingham left wide open for 3. She'll knock that one down from about 4 feet behind the line for the first three-pointer of the game.
Yeah, again, just you can't give her that much room. I realize she's not close to the line, but you got to get a hand in her face and at least challenge her to put it up with some blocked vision.
Yeah, Rachel Kekmarinsky looking for a driving lane. Ball swings over to Faith Kekmarinsky. She'll drive, kicks to Addie Van Arendonk. Cross-court pass. Bryn Runner, open look at a three, and she'll bank it home. World perfect 3 for 3 to start off the game. Pella Christian up 5-3. 7:09 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm sure she didn't mean to bank it, but she'll take it.
Yeah, however it goes in, you'll take that. Braylon Birmingham into the lane. Tough left-handed shot, no good. And she'll knock it out of the hands of Rachel Kekmarinsky, but it'll stay with Pella Christian as they will look to push here against Norwalk's pressure.
Good job of making her take a tough shot in the lane there, but needed to come down with that rebound clean.
Yeah, the Eagles easily break the press of Norwalk. Bryn Runner out top with it. Will give to Faith Kekmarinsky. Faith back to Bryn Runner. She'll drive. Nothing doing there and throws it away, trying to feed it to Faith Kekmarinsky. Out ahead, it's number 2. Hannah Overholzer laying it in for her first 2 points of the game. And we're knotted up 5-5. Pella Christian and Norwalk. 6:24 to go in the first quarter. Rachel Kekmarinsky just inside the three-point line at the top of the key. She'll turn, kicks to older sister Faith, mid-range jumper, and she is way too strong with that one. And now Norwalk pushing ahead. It's Overholzer. Ball swings to Braylon Birmingham. Now to Bailey Birmingham. She'll flip up the runner, and she's a perfect 2 for 2 on the game as Norwalk takes a 7-5 lead, 5:55 to go in the opening frame.
Yeah, a little man-to-man from Norwalk here, so Pella Christian's got to set some screens and get some layups out of this.
Yeah, Pella Christian working to try to break this pressure. They found Addie Van Arendonk down low, but she traveled with it, and Norwalk takes over with 5:45 to go in the first quarter. It'll be Braylon Birmingham to Bailey. Overholzer to the corner for Bailey Birmingham. Norwalk with good ball movement as the ball finds its way down low to number 11, Carlson. First shot was no good, and then she was fouled on the rebound. Goes on Chloe Snyder, her first, team's first. First foul of the game, so Ava Carlson gonna go to the line for 2 shots. She'll knock down the first one. So 8-5 Norwalk leads, and a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric, where they are wired for excellence. 5.5 to play. Carlson no good, and then Bailey Birmingham misses the follow. Faith Kekmarinsky pushes the other way. Again, that's a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. Faith Kekmarinsky to Chloe Snyder. Open look at a three-pointer from the left wing. Chloe Snyder knocks it down. Tied up at 8.
Nobody guarded her. They just left her go, and you don't do that against Chloe. There's a nice turnover. Let's see if we can get some baskets off.
Yeah, Braylon Birmingham turned it over. Chloe Snyder nearly lost the ball, but is able to find Faith Kekmarinsky. Now Faith's going to drive. Runner off the heel of the rim. Off of the Eagles, out of bounds.
Got a pretty good look there, but just a little too hard, and wasn't able to get the ball to go through. And Pella Christian had some girls inside, couldn't get the offensive rebound.
Yeah, you're listening to Pella Christian and Norwalk basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRLS Knoxville Pella and KRLS HD1 Knoxville Pella. And Bailey Birmingham steps through right past Rachel Kekmarinsky for the lay-in. Norwalk back in front, 10-8 over Pella Christian. 4:33 to go in the first quarter. Chloe Snyder got trapped in the corner, and Brendan Foudy and the Eagles will take a 30-second Pella Motors timeout. Our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Most of our games and activities tonight canceled due to the forecast for ice and all that stuff. The only other game going on tonight on our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, Indianola girls basketball leading Oskaloosa 9-7 in the front end of a Little Hockey Conference doubleheader in Indianola. That is our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, Melcher, Dallas. They're serving you and building community across the county. And in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. 3 different Eagles have scored. And for Norwalk, it's been Bailey Birmingham with 7 of Norwalk's first 10 points. And that's how we got to 10-8. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
Dare to Peter and Mary.
There we go. Rachel Kegmerinsky, 3 on the shot clock. Spins in the lane. Shot no good. Got her own miss. Goes back up. Can't get the follow, but gets fouled.
Yeah, got 2 really good looks at it, but again, maybe just a little too rushed and fired it up there a little too hard. Hit the back iron both times.
Yeah, foul went on Ava Carlson, her first, team's first. And we're going to get our first substitution of the night as Rachel Kegmerinsky's first free throw goes off the right side of the rim, no good. And into the game is Grace Linder, number 15. She'll check in for Ava Carlson. Rachel at the free throw line for the second one.
Nope, gonna have she stepped over the line, yeah.
Apparently she stepped on the line, so free throw is not gonna count.
Yeah, she made it, but yeah, it gets a turnover instead.
So now Pella Christian gonna press a little bit. Braylon Birmingham with the basketball. She'll swing it to Pearl Brown, and now Overholzer is gonna knock down a three-pointer for Norwalk. 13-8 Norwalk leads, 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Pella Christian looking to beat the pressure of Norwalk. Able to do so. Chloe Snyder down low to Bryn Runner. Back out, mid-range jumper for Faith Kegmerinsky. Rushed it. No good. Now ahead, the pass for Bailey Birmingham. Knocked out of bounds by Faith Kegmerinsky.
Yeah, got down there nicely, got her hands up. Didn't see the ball, but she got her hands up, hit the back of her hand, went out of bounds.
And Braylon Birmingham will inbound. Inbound goes to Bailey Birmingham to Overholzer. Another look at a three. Overholzer. Now a perfect 3 for 3 on the game. She's quickly up to 8. And Norwalk has doubled their lead 16-8 over Pella Christian. 3:12 to go in the opening quarter. As Faith Kegmerinsky gets double teamed, turns it over. And now Norwalk is pushing. Braylon Birmingham will throw it away. Chloe Snyder will be the person for Pella Christian who takes it away. Faith Kegmerinsky, there's a 10-second call, but there's just no way that was 10 seconds.
I don't understand how that could be 10 seconds.
What he's looking at is he's looking at the shot clock. I don't think the shot clock ever reset. And yeah, they're gonna give Norwalk the basketball, and Coach Foudy is really trying to figure out. He doesn't understand because there's no way that Faith had that basketball for 10 seconds.
They stole the ball.
Yeah. There's no way. Foudy has a real case here, in my opinion. There's no way that there's no way Faith had that basketball for 10 seconds.
I mean, Chloe got the steal, threw the ball over to Faith, a couple dribbles, and then threw the ball across half court. It was like 3 seconds.
Yeah, I was just say there's no chance. They're going to discuss this in a quick Pella Motors timeout. At Pella Motors will drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee, as Coach Foudy wants the explanation. And whatever he had to say was not enough to convince him otherwise. It's going to be Norwalk basketball, but I don't know. This feels like a free possession for Norwalk.
I don't. This would have been a good case to be able to have instant replay, but yeah, I'm not sure what they saw.
Yeah, I don't either. Pingle's Home Store Instant Radio Update. Indianola 22, Oskaloosa 10 in girls basketball at halftime. As Overholzer going to step in, mid-range jumper going to be off the mark, but it'll be rebounded by Linder. Thrown out to Bailey Birmingham. She'll go all the way to the basket and lay it in for 2 more. Norwalk takes advantage of the free possession, makes it 18-8 with 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Faith Kegmerinsky kicks to Chloe Snyder, to Rachel Kegmerinsky. Quick pass to Faith Kegmerinsky. Nice pass down low to Addie Van Arendonk, too strong. Rachel Kegmerinsky not able to get the follow to go, and then Norwalk's going to throw it away.
Got in too big a hurry trying to get out on a fast break there.
Chloe Snyder over the top to Faith Kegmerinsky. And a foul going to be called on number 5, Peyton Travis, who's into the game. Second foul on Norwalk.
Pella Christians went like 3 minutes now without scoring. They got to get something going to the basket.
Also into the game is Avery Thomas. Ava Breams checks in for Addie Van Arendonk. 18-8, Norwalk leads. 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter of play.
Brings in a little bit more height for Pella Christian, see if she can take advantage of it.
Yeah, Bryn Runner, Chloe Snyder. Snyder was looking to drive. Instead goes to Faith. Back to Chloe Snyder. Three-pointer from the right wing. Too strong, rebounded by Bailey Birmingham. And she's going to race ahead, goes right up, trying to draw the foul on Rachel Kekmarinsky. Not going to be able to do so. And then a tie-up is going to go to Norwalk.
Well, they got the rebound, but brought it down low and let Norwalk tie it up. You've got to keep the ball up high and get it out of there quick.
Overholzer going to inbound to Bailey Birmingham. Birmingham going to set up Norwalk offensively. Going to find Overholzer in the middle of the lane. She'll leave it short, and Rachel Kekmarinsky down with the board. Faith Kekmarinsky, nice feed, but Ava Breams unable to finish. And Birmingham going to stop at the free throw line, puts up the runner, no good. I don't think I'm going to have enough room for shot attempts for her on my stat sheet. Faith Kekmarinsky to Chloe Snyder. Back to Faith Kekmarinsky, down low. Ava Breams going to try a mid-range jumper, just a touch too strong. And now Bailey Birmingham going to kick ahead to Overholzer. Back out, and it's going to be number 14, Avery Thomas, knocking down the three-pointer. 21-8, Norwalk leads, 47 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Well, it isn't that Pella Christian hasn't had chances. They just haven't been able to put it through the hoop.
Bryn Runner with the basketball in the corner. She'll go down low to Ava Breams. Out to Faith Kekmarinsky. She'll drive, flips up the runner, and that one's no good.
Norwalk doing a really good job of clearing the board every time Pella Christian misses. I think they've had one offensive rebound, and that's it.
Yep, so Bailey Birmingham going to set up Norwalk's offense against the Eagles zone. Ball back into the hands of Birmingham as Norwalk holds for the final shot of this opening quarter. Ball goes to Birmingham, to Overholzer, three-pointer from the right wing. Overholzer knocks down another one. That's her third three of the quarter. Chloe Snyder from half court just before the buzzer is off the mark, and Norwalk leads Pella Christian 24-8 after the opening quarter. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS right after this. Yes.
Did you know that Van Haften Plumbing and Heating is more than just your local Dave Lennox Premier dealer? If you're planning a bathroom remodeling project, we can help. Van Haften's carries tubs and showers, lavatories and faucets, toilets, even Whirlpool tubs and shower doors. We can order just the products if you're a do-it-yourselfer, or our experts can handle the installation for you. If a bathroom remodel is in your future, call Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella.
Our holiday meat certificate and pie promotion is back again this year at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella. When you make any purchase of $599 or more this holiday season, you'll get a free Pella Nursery pie and a meat certificate to one of the local meat markets. This merry meal deal is yours with any purchase of $599 or more, whether it's appliances, furniture, bedding, accessories, or anything else in the store. Merry Christmas from our entire family at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS. Second quarter of action, excuse me. Norwalk 24, Pella Christian 8 after the first 8 minutes of play. And Ava Breams will inbound to Faith Kekmarinsky to start out the quarter. Faith gets it across the timeline, trying to set up Pella Christian offensively. Has very little options to go with the basketball, able to get it to Ava Breams finally. It will now go to Chloe Snyder. And Norwalk's going to trap. Snyder able to get it to Breams, but good rotation by Bailey Birmingham knocks the pass out of bounds.
Yeah, the play was there, but it was there a half a second before she saw it, and then by the time she saw it, it was too late.
Yeah, Rachel Kekmarinsky, who got a little bit of a breather, checks in for Bryn Runner, and Pella Christian going with a big lineup here for themselves. 3 posts in the game. Inbound will go out to near midcourt to Rachel Kekmarinsky. And she was looking for Chloe Snyder, but threw it too strong. and too far wide.
Well, it wasn't too strong. It was just too far wide. You got, she probably threw it where she had to get it to her, but Chloe wasn't thinking that way and threw it right out of bounds. So you got to put some zing on that ball. Just got to make sure your player's ready to go get it.
Bailey Birmingham up top. She'll kick over to the left wing for younger sister Braylon, who will be off the mark on the three-pointer. So we remain 24-8. Norwalk leading Pella Christian with 7:22 to go in the second quarter of play. Inbound will go to Faith Kegmarinsky, working against the press of Norwalk. Eagles with good ball movement, able to get the ball into the front court. Ava Breams able to get it to Faith Kegmarinsky. Rachel Kegmarinsky going to try her hand at a three. Left it short. And now ahead, it'll be Overholzer taking it to the basket and getting it from about 5 feet to fall, and it's 26-8 Norwalk over Pella Christian.
I got them for an 18-0 run right here.
I would believe you on that, as Rachel Kegmarinsky down low for Addie Van Arendonk. Near steal for the Warriors as Addie Van Arendonk kicks out to Chloe Snyder. She'll drive into the lane. And she's going to get fouled by, I believe that's going to go on Bailey Birmingham, which will just be her first.
Yeah, had pretty good position, too. I'm not sure how you call that a foul. Looked to me like that they actually just put the ball into her stomach and called a foul on her.
Inbound will go to Ava Breams in the right corner. Now it's going to be Chloe Snyder for three from the right corner, but before
Ava got the
she could
offensive
do that,
foul, yeah.
Ava Breams whistled for the moving screen, her first foul. Bailey Birmingham going to get a breather as Grace Linder checks back in for Norwalk. And pushing it ahead will be Braylon Birmingham. Norwalk leading Pella Christian 26-8 with 6:23 to go in quarter number two, and Norwalk will throw it away. Rachel Kegmarinsky there to take it away. As Chloe Snyder now on the left wing, able to get it to Rachel Kegmarinsky.
I wonder why they didn't put a foul up there.
That I don't know. Norwalk with very active hands here tonight has made life difficult for Pella Christian offensively. Rachel Kegmarinsky's pass too high. And off the fingertips of Faith Kegmarinsky. Grace Linder, three on the other end, in and out. Rachel Kegmarinsky down with the board. And then Pella Christian will turn it over.
Made a sloppy pass there again and threw it where the defender could step in front and got the tie up.
I think we maybe have another injury for Pella Christian. Or maybe some...
I don't
know.
She's got her fingers taped up already, so I wonder if the tape's a little loose or something.
That I don't know, but regardless, Bryn Runner back into the game for Rachel Kegmarinsky as Norwalk throws it away. And Pella Christian gets the ball back. Again, 26-8 in favor of Norwalk. 5:41 to go in the second quarter. And Ava Breams will inbound to Faith Kegmarinsky. Kicks it ahead to Bryn Runner, who gets fouled by Ava Carlson. That's going to be her second. Team's second. And Bailey Birmingham immediately back to the scorer's table. So Carlson will get a breather. Likely for the rest of the first half here. So Ava Bream set to inbound. And she'll give to Faith, now to Ava. Ava going to give to Faith on the left wing. Out to Bryn Runner. She'll start to drive. Kicks to a cutting Faith Kegmarinsky, who will flip it up and put an end to this Norwalk, I think it was 18-0 run, is what you were saying?
Yeah, so now it's 18-2. Let's hope we can go on maybe a 10-0 run, try to make it a game.
Yeah, Norwalk is going to turn it over, courtesy of Chloe Snyder's defensive effort. Snyder kicking to Faith Kegmarinsky. Cross court to Addie Van Arendonk. Underneath the basket, can't get the roll, but we'll get the foul call. Foul goes on Pearl Brown, her first, team's third. When I would say we're kind of in an urgent situation here where Pella Christian maybe needs to make a little run over the final
Yeah, like I said,
4:54.
Try to get a little run of some kind going here to get like I said, they gave up an 18-0 run. Now if they could, make 6 or 8 of their own on a run here and make it a little more respectable going into halftime, they've got plenty of time to narrow this lead up some.
Yeah, game reset wired by Center Point Electric. 26-12 after Addie Van Arendonk makes both free throws with 4:50 to go in the second quarter. That's a game reset wired by Center Point Electric. Bailey Birmingham three-pointer from the left wing is off the mark. And Rachel Kekmerinsky, came back into the game for Chloe Snyder. Faith Kekmerinsky out top with it. Double team comes. Faith's going to try to dribble her way out of it. Kicks cross court to Bryn Runner. Down low for Addie Van Arendonk. Tough shot, no good. And rebound down to number 10, Birmingham. So Addie Van Arendonk unable to make the shot and then picks up foul number 1.
It should be a second team foul, but they don't have that up on the board, so we'll see if they...
Yeah, 30 seconds. Sorry,
factor.
30-second Pella Motors timeout taken here by Norwalk. Again, our game reset wired by Center Point Electric, where they're wired for excellence, is 4:20 to go in the second quarter. Norwalk 26, Pella Christian 12. It's a game reset wired by Center Point Electric. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It's been all Norwalk. Pella Christian just really struggled offensively here as Norwalk went on an 18-0 run to build up a big advantage on the scoreboard. It's now 26-12. That's in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the veterinarians.
And Norwalk's going to swing the ball here. And Bailey Birmingham in the corner to overholds her out top, and she's going to travel. So the Eagles' defense has not been bad by any means. Norwalk's knocked down some shots here, which makes the defensive effort not look as good, but they forced 7 turnovers here thus far, and they've done a pretty good job. There's a bad turnover on their part though, but they've done a nice job of forcing the shots to come from maybe a little bit deeper, and they haven't been successful, and they haven't given them any offensive rebounds, and that's a big key to being successful with that zone. Yeah, it was Rachel Kekmerinsky looking for Addie Van Arendonk that was the Eagles' turnover on their possession there. And now it is Norwalk with the basketball. Avery Thomas is going to drive. She'll kick it down low to Braylon Birmingham, and she will be fouled by Addie Van Arendonk, which will be her third foul. Or not her third, team's third. It'll be Addie's second. Faith Kekmerinsky immediately checking back in. She got a couple minutes to rest here in the second quarter. Braylon Birmingham next down the free throw for her first point of the game. Addie Van Arendonk will get a breather now after picking up her second foul. In our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, just one other game on the air tonight, and that is Indianola 22, Oskaloosa 10 in girls basketball at halftime. That's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Pella Christian pushing the pace after Braylon Birmingham goes 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Bryn Runner's pass taken away by Birmingham, who's going to go all the way to the basket and lay it in. Again, that's Braylon Birmingham, not Bailey. I forget there's 2 of them now. Pella Christian looking to quickly push the ball ahead. Chloe Snyder, three-pointer from the left wing, and gets it to go. Go ahead and give that our Randall Roofing Raise the Roof moment of the game. When the moment arises, it's time for a new roof. Think Randall Roofing. Braylon Birmingham got all the way to the basket. Her shot rolled off, but then Avery Thomas with a 3 on the offensive rebound for Norwalk to make it 33-15. Again, our Randall Roofing Raise the Roof moment of the game. It's been presented by Randall Roofing. When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. The Eagles turnover leads to a lay-in by Braylon Birmingham, who's on a personal 6-0 run for Norwalk, or a 6-point run for Norwalk, I should say. Makes it 35-15, 2:42 to go in the second quarter. A full Pella Motors timeout. We'll take it with them back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth after this on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel.
industry leaders in all shingle applications, steel panel roofing, and have experience in many kinds of flat roofs. Have a leak? Let them help you track it down. They employ some of the best roofers in Central Iowa and will make sure your job is done right. They also specialize in storm damage, including dealing with those pesky insurance companies. Let them help navigate the repair process of your roof damage. They serve all of Central Iowa, including you. For more information, visit them on centraliowaroofinginc.com.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from all of us at Pella Cooperative Electric. Just a reminder, our office will be closed December 24th, 25th, 31st, and January 1st to celebrate the holiday season. We will reopen on Thursday, January 2nd. As always, our staff is available to you 24/7 in case of outages or emergencies. Looking out for you, our member owners. We are Pella Cooperative Electric.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel out of the Pella Motors timeout, where you'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. Pella Christian down the floor. Faith Kagmerinsky looking for Bryn Runner, and it's another Eagles turnover.
Bounce pass a little too close to her and didn't come up to where she could catch it, and she fumbled it out of bounds.
Ball into the hands of number 1, Pearl Brown. Now Bailey Birmingham to Avery Thomas. Over to Brown. Norwalk surveying. Pearl Brown looking to drive to the left. Going to kick to Grace Linder. A deep three-pointer. Grace Linder will knock down the long-range triple from the left wing, about 5 feet behind the line. And Norwalk forces another Pella Christian turnover. Braylon Birmingham all the way to the rim. Left-handed layup is good as Pella Christian sets up offensively. Chloe Snyder thought about the left wing three into Ava Breams. Now out to Bryn Runner to Faith Kagmerinsky. Down low for Rachel Kagmerinsky, knocked away by Grace Linder.
Yeah, and that was a case where they got the ball into Ava on the block. One girl Gardner. She's got 4 inches height advantage on her. She's got to put that ball off the glass and in somehow, find a way to make a move.
Into the game for Norwalk is number 12, Emily Doolin, and number 5, Peyton Travis. Faith Kagmerinsky corner three-pointer, no good. Bailey Birmingham and Rachel Kagmerinsky get tied up, and it'll stay with Pella Christian. Urgent situation presented by Pella Regional Health Center. If you need urgent health care today, be seen today at Pella Regional's walk-in clinics in Pella, Knoxville, or Ottumwa. Visit PellaHealth.org for hours and wait times. And when I would say our urgent situation is Pella Christian's got to find some points here before the break to cut into this lead. Down 25 points right now with 1:18 to go.
Well, they did a nice job the first 4 minutes of the second quarter of holding Norwalk, but Norwalk's just went nuts now the last couple minutes.
That they have Bryn Runner with the ball way out on the right wing. Looking for Faith Kagmerinsky, gets it to her, but Faith turning it over as she was unable to corral the pass.
And there's just, in Faith's defense, there's no way she can come up with that pass. It's just no room there. You can't throw it.
Yeah, Norwalk's defense tonight has been smothering. Ellie Doolin over to number 5, Peyton Travis. Travis on the left wing. Cross court to Avery Thomas. Thomas three-pointer on the way. Avery Thomas, perfect three from deep. 43-15. Norwalk in front of Pella Christian with 35 seconds to go in the first half. Faith Kagmerinsky to Chloe Snyder. Snyder driving. Nothing doing there, though. Has to go back out to the right corner for Faith Kagmerinsky. Addie Van Arendonk dribbles it off of her foot, and Ellie Doolin will pick it up. Bailey Birmingham going to hold for one final shot for Norwalk. Bryn Runner going to go out and apply a little bit of pressure. There's Braylon Birmingham all the way to the basket. Finger roll on the left side is good. And Norwalk takes a 45-15 lead into halftime. We will be back with the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show when we come back on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Again, we are here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS.
At Culver's, we believe that the best gifts come with a blue spoon. Hi, I'm Tim Grotenheist with Culver's and Pella, and if you're looking for something special for all the Culver's lovers on your holiday shopping list, we have a great gift card special available for you this year. For every $40 worth of Culver's gift cards you buy, we'll give you an extra $10 voucher to use before the end of February. Happy holidays from our entire team at Culver's and Pella, where we're locally owned and involved in your community.
As we're settling in for another Iowa winter, think about what the cold weather does to your garage door. Low temperatures can cause lubrication problems, metal to contract, and springs to become brittle. And consistent wet weather can cause your door to swell. Those things can lead to big problems, like your door getting stuck or not working at all. And that's the last thing you want to deal with in the freezing cold. Make sure those things don't happen by calling DeYoung Door Service for an inspection of your garage door today.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
2024 is coming to a close, but you don't have to wait until 2025 to start looking for your next home. Hi, I'm John Holterhouse with Pella Real Estate Services, and the inventory and options for homes and acreages on the local market are growing. I'd love to visit with you about exactly what you're looking for and start the process of finding the perfect place for you. We're all in the holiday mindset, but if you're in the home mindset, we're glad to help. Call me or any member of our team at 628-1BUY for Pella Real Estate Services. Happy holidays.
Hearthstone and Pella is looking for an assistant director of nursing to partner with their director of nursing to oversee the dedicated nursing team at the cottages. If you have previous leadership experience and would like your voice heard, this position might be for you. Their generous benefit package allows for a real work-life balance with 6 weeks of discretionary time off, education tuition reimbursement, and a sign-on bonus. This is an immediate opportunity. Call Ann at Hearthstone and Pella at 620-4162.
If you're experiencing occasional or frequent urine leaks, Pella Regional Urology Clinic can help. Managing incontinence effectively is possible for many women. Treatment options may include exercises, medications, injections, or surgical procedures. The truth is, leaking urine is not a normal part of aging, and you don't have to struggle with the embarrassing symptoms of incontinence. Call Pella Regional Urology Clinic at 641-621-2383 to schedule your appointment today.
Win winter with the Toro Power Clear Single Stage Snowblower that is loaded with power in a compact size. They are easily maneuverable and clear snow down to the pavement. Get your power clear at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
Weather any storm with the Toro Flex Force electric snowblower that has the most powerful 60-volt battery in its class. Plus, you get the same rugged construction as Toro's gas-powered models. Get your Flex Force snowblower at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment. Toro, America's #1 snowblower brand.
Who's always open? Anytime Fitness. For the last 16 years, Anytime Fitness has been open 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Our award-winning gym allows you to work out on your schedule. With state-of-the-art equipment, expert trainers, a welcoming community, and the convenience of around-the-clock access, you're sure to find a fitness home with us. It's your fitness, done your way, at Anytime Fitness in Pella.
The plugs in the car go spark, 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 spark. The plugs in the car go spark, spark, spark at Central Tire and Auto.
If the plugs don't spark, the car won't start. For tires and brakes, front end work, their no appointment oil change, full mechanical work on your vehicle, and the little things like new spark plugs. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Sing along.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Ironically enough, welcome back to the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show here on 92.1 KRLS at Central Tire and Auto. They've got tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work for your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Win, not much to say about that first half other than it was pretty much all Norwalk defensively. They applied a lot of pressure defensively, never allowed Pella Christian to get comfortable, and they used that to get out to that 45-15 lead.
Yeah, it was 8-8 3 minutes into the game. Pella Christian was kind of being somewhat effective in their zone defense, was able to limit them to shots and get the rebounds, and was able to actually do some decent things offensively. Like I said, it was 8-8. Looked like it might have been a close game, but then Norwalk went on that 18-0 run and just built a lead that Pella Christian couldn't couldn't cut into. Now they did cut into it the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. Pella Christian did a nice job, and Norwalk was not hitting their shots from the outside and kind of cut it a little bit. But boy, those last 4 minutes, Norwalk was forcing Pella Christian into turning the ball over and just scoring at will right off of those turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely. And we go inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. Going inside the numbers here for Pella Christian, you had Chloe Snyder with 6 points on 2 of 4 3-point shooting. Faith Kekmerinsky 2 points on 1 of 5 from the field, from 2-point range, I should say. 0 of 1 from 3-point range. Rachel Kekmerinsky was unable to connect on any of her shots in the first half. She made a free throw, but unfortunately got wiped off for a lane violation on that one. Addie Van Arendonk had 4 points. Bryn Runner had 3 points, and Ava Breams was also unable to connect on either of her shots in the first half. For Norwalk, they have 2 in double figures, led by Hannah Overholzer. She's got 13 points on 3 of 3 3-point shooting. So the Eagles, again, on the long balls, found themselves building up that deficit. Braylon Birmingham with a strong finish to that second half, ended with 10 points, or into the first half, excuse me. Bailey Birmingham with 9 points. Avery Thomas also with 9 points. Grace Linder with 3. Ava Carlson with 1. That's inside the numbers delivered by Pella Fiber, where every home gets a gig. Join today at PellaFiber.com. And our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service win. I would say that for Pella Christian, the second half adjustment has got to be quicker ball movement and just taking better care of the basketball against the pressure defense.
They've got to take care of the basketball, not turn it over. Again, I didn't keep track how many turnovers they had. I just know that Norwalk had a pile of points off of the turnovers. So you got to take care of the basketball, not give them those breakout layups that they get from the turnovers, so that you get a chance. And then when you're on the offense, don't just fire the ball at the basket. They're trying to rush and hurry too much. Instead of, you got to be quick, but you can't rush. And they're really just throwing the ball at the basket. They're not really shooting the ball at the basket. And it's hard to throw the ball at the basket and get it to go in. You got to shoot it with some touch.
Yep, that is our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. If it's time for a new garage door for your home or business, stop and see the gurus of garage doors at their new showroom at 908 Roosevelt Road, just west of Pella Christian High School.
We're the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
You've been listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show for tires, front end work, the no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS. Right after this with the second half of action between Pella Christian and Norwalk, where Norwalk leads Pella Christian 45-15 at the break.
This Christmas season, PellaMotors.com is spreading joy with deals that will light up your year. Right now, get $17,000 off a new Dodge Durango, or take home a new Chevy Silverado with $16,000 off. Looking for a GMC? Save $10,000 on a new Sierra. And don't miss $9,000 off a new Ram Bighorn. PellaMotors.com wishes you peace, joy, and incredible savings this Christmas. And drive home with an amazing deal.
Your business is everything to you, and it deserves the best internet, phone, and TV available. Whether you're a crew of 2 or have multiple locations and hundreds of employees, Pella Fiber is ready to set you up with the best connections in Pella. Their all-fiber network is built on industry-leading technology, and since fiber optic cable doesn't break down over time, you're far less likely to have your service impacted. Plus, upload speeds are as fast as the download, so you'll never lag in a video call again. Visit PellaFiber.com to learn more and get your business signed up today.
This holiday season, make your celebrations unforgettable with Thistle's Flower Market. From stunning holiday centerpieces that light up your table to unique gifts for everyone on your list, Thistle's has it all. Explore our carefully curated flowers, thoughtful gift collections, and customizable floral arrangements, all available to order online for your convenience. Whether you're hosting, gifting, or just spreading holiday cheer, Thistle's is your one-stop shop for all things festival. Shop now at thistlesflowermarket.com or visit us in downtown Pella. Let us help you wrap your holidays in beauty and bloom. Thistle's Flower Market, where the season blooms brighter.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. It's deer season again, and I know from experience that whether you're in your car or in the timber, there's one out there with your name on it. They always say if a deer jumps out in front of you, aim right at it. The good and bad of that is that some of you will be visiting your local meat locker, and the rest will be visiting us at Langstrad Auto Body. Whether it's a deer or some unfortunate accident, you know that Langstrad Auto Body is there for you with a lifetime written warranty and satisfaction 100% guaranteed. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Welcome back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS and on the Pella Christian YouTube channel. Start of the second half. And it'll be Norwalk with the basketball to start off the second half of action, where you're listening to Pella Christian basketball against the Norwalk Warriors. Again, our score is 45-15 in favor of Norwalk. 10 seconds into the second half. Bailey Birmingham's pass inside for Ava Carlson. Addie Van Arendonk got a hand on it, unable to fully take it away. Ava Carlson missing the shot, though. And the Eagles will set up offensively here. Faith Kekmarinsky looking to drive to the left side. Nothing doing there against Pearl Brown. Able to get it inside to younger sister Rachel, and Bailey Birmingham collapses to force a tie-up with Addie Van Arendonk.
Just the play was there, but the ball handling was just so ragged. Nobody could get a good, solid handle on the basketball, and by the time they did, it's a jump ball.
Yeah, so Pella Christian going to try to set up their offense on an inbound play that worked many times against Van Meter. Norwalk was prepared for it as Overholzer will knock that one out of bounds.
I'm sure that that Norwalk coaches scouted the games that Pella Christian's played enough to know exactly what they're going to try to do on those plays.
Bryn Runner with the basketball. Able to get it to Chloe Snyder. 3 on the shot clock, 1 on the shot clock. And Pella Christian, unable to get a shot off.
Well, again, got to be aware of how much time is on that clock. It's right up there above the basket. You ought to be able to see it.
So Braylon Birmingham will bring it up here for the Warriors. Kicks to Overholzer. Ava Carlson out to Bailey Birmingham to Pearl Brown. Back to Birmingham. Wide open, looking at 3 from the left wing. And Bailey Birmingham's got her second triple of the night, 48-15 in favor of Norwalk. And Bryn Runner caught the ball in the front court. Took one large step over the half-court line.
Got a little nudge in the back, not enough to call a foul, and threw her off balance enough. She stepped over the back line, gets the turnover.
So Pearl Brown inbounds to Braylon Birmingham.
Next basket turns this into a running clock game.
Braylon Birmingham inside, going to be fouled by Rachel Kekmarinsky. It'll be her first, team's first. 48-15, 6:34 to go in the third quarter. Inbound going to go to Overholzer for 3. And she will not be able to connect. As the ball knocked out of the hands of Rachel Kekmarinsky.
I thought maybe it went off of Rachel, but the officials didn't see it that way, so a good break for Pella Christian. Now we need a basket here.
Hannah Overholzer missing her first 3. Bryn Runner with the basketball. Kicking to Chloe Snyder. She'll drive down the right side and gets the roll.
Big basket right there. Nice drive of the lane to lay it up off the glass.
And Braylon Birmingham all the way to the basket. Lay in no good on the right side. So Chloe Snyder will bring it up the court for Pella Christian and kick to Rachel Kekmarinsky. Rachel to Faith for 3. No, Addie Van Arendonk able to kick it out to Chloe Snyder. 3-pointer from the left corner, left it short. And Rachel Kekmarinsky down with another board. Faith Kekmarinsky looking for a driving lane, doesn't have one. Able to find Bryn Runner, who's got a driving lane though, who will flip it up and in for her first basket of the half. She's at the 5 points, and Who's Always Open, presented by Anytime Fitness, the 24/7 gym that fits your lifestyle, your fitness, your way. Anytime Fitness, I would say Bryn Runner. She's a perfect 2 for 2 on the night, as Braylon Birmingham gets to the basket and lays it in for 2. And pass from Faith Kekmarinsky to Bryn Runner just a little bit high and out of the reach.
Yeah, tried to get it up the floor quickly, which I like, and Bryn was open, but Faith threw it just a little bit too high, and Bryn couldn't come down with it.
Yep, so the Eagles with a turnover here. Bailey Birmingham starts the swing for Norwalk. Overholzer for 3. No. Rachel Kegmerinsky down with the rebound. So Overholzer has not enjoyed this end of the floor. She was 3 for 3 from three-point range in the first half. Now over 2. Bryn Runner off the mark on the 3. And now Norwalk with the basketball. On the other end, Bailey Birmingham from 7 feet behind the three-point line. No good. Addie Van Arendonk down with the ward.
Yeah, she's wide open. She don't care where she's at. She's going to let it fly.
And she's got the range to knock that down. Now Chloe Snyder for 3 on the other end, but off the mark to the right.
Yeah. Maybe rushed that one just a little bit. She was wide open. Normally knocks that shot down, but not tonight.
Ava Breams checking into the game for Addie Van Arendonk. Braylon Birmingham to Bailey Birmingham. Overholzer to Pearl Brown. Inside to Braylon Birmingham. Move goes to the basket and lays it on the left side for 2. 52-19. Norwalk over Pella Christian with 4:10 to go in quarter number 3. Ahead, Faith Kegmerinsky. Underneath to Ava Breams. Layup, too strong. Ahead, Braylon Birmingham going to drive, middle of the lane, runner, good. She's got 6 in the quarter, give her 16 on the night. 54-19 in favor of Norwalk, and now Birmingham going to force another Eagles turnover. She'll kick to Ava Carlson, but Rachel Kegmerinsky there for the takeaway. 3:35 to go in the third. Faith Kegmerinsky, middle of the lane. She'll put up the jumper, and that one will fall.
Nice job of coming down to scoring off the turnover themselves.
Braylon Birmingham going to kick out. Bailey Birmingham open look at a 3 from the left wing. No good. Ava Breams down with the board. So 54-21 our score. 3:13 to go in the third. Faith Kegmerinsky looking for a driving lane. Not going to have one. Able to get it to Rachel Kegmerinsky with a nice touch off the glass. Gets it to go, and 54-23 now. Norwalk's lead over Pella Christian with 2:58 to go in the third.
Yeah, and shot that one with way more rhythm, too, and that's what you like to see.
Braylon Birmingham all the way to the basket. Give her 18 on the night. 56-23 in favor of Norwalk over Pella Christian. The Eagles looking to move the basketball. Chloe Snyder's pass to Rachel Kegmerinsky, taken away by Overholzer, but then she traveled with it. That'll give us time for a game reset wired by Centerpoint Electric. And it's Norwalk 56, Pella Christian 23, 2:35 to go in the third. A massive substitutions here for Norwalk. Peyton Travis, Ellie Doolin, Avery Thomas, Grace Linder into the game with Bailey Birmingham.
Well, and that last play for Norwalk was exactly why you practice layups at full speed, because she had a breakaway layup, decided to stop and do a jump shot, and end up traveling. You've got to be able to put that ball up in full speed.
Faith Kegmerinsky with the basketball, kicking to Bryn Runner. Eagles swinging the ball now, and Chloe Snyder throws it
into the wall.
High over the head of Faith Kegmerinsky. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Norwalk's defensive pressure has allowed their offense to really get going after a slower start, and Norwalk has taken advantage as Bailey Birmingham knocks down the mid-range jumper to go out 58-23 with a minute 52 to go. And that is, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Blue says Ava Breams with the basketball finds Bryn Runner. We'll talk more about the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard in a moment. Faith Kegmerinsky looking to drive on Bailey Birmingham.
Nice.
And nice crossover for Faith Kegmerinsky. And she's able to get it in for 2, 58-25. 1:05 to go in the third. Nice little flip shot on the right side. And now Ellie Doolin with it. Kicking to Avery Thomas. To Bailey Birmingham. Working against Rachel Kegmerinsky. Spins. And Rachel with the block. But knocked it out of bounds on the block. Addie Van Arendonk coming in for Chloe Snyder. Again, our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, as we mentioned, Oski showing Indianola what we saw last Friday night. Indianola led 22-10 at halftime. It was 31-26 Indianola at the end of the third. Now it's 38-38 with 33 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
So Oski making their way back in that contest as Bailey Birmingham has another shot blocked. So that's our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Inbound pass goes to Avery Thomas, now to Grace Linder. 12 on the shot clock as Bailey Birmingham resets Norwalk's offense. Kicking to Travis. Ball swings. Ellie Doolin going to try a three-pointer. That one's off, but Grace Linder there for the follow. That shot also no good. And Norwalk leads 58-25 going into quarter number 4. We will be back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth right after this on 92.1 KRLS.
Vanderlinden Services is your trusted family-owned plumbing and HVAC business. I'm Austin Vanderlinden. Our team has years of experience and commitment to treating every customer like family, and our trusted technicians take pride in their work. Plus, we offer the best in York HVAC residential and commercial systems. Call me today for reliable, friendly service that you can trust. Vanderlinden Services, the best for the job.
At Pella Insurance, we strive to provide you with bend-over-backwards service to protect your home, auto, business, farm, life, and health. We are a local, independent agency that has been serving the Pella community for over 30 years. Our mission is to provide you with a more holistic approach to your insurance needs. With an access to a multitude of industry-leading carriers, we are focused on assisting our customers with protecting and maximizing their assets, resources, and opportunities. When you think local, think Pella Insurance. For an agency that is here for you, call Pella Insurance at 641-628-9235.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 92.1 KRLS and the Pella Christian YouTube channel. You're listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM KRLS Knoxville Pella and KRLS HD1 Knoxville Pella. Everyone has a goal, an inspiration, or reason for being, whatever that is for you. Bank Iowa says,
let's make it happen.
So let's make it happen, and we start the fourth quarter of play. And it's going to be Braylon Birmingham to Bailey Birmingham. Three-pointer in and out twice before Ava Breams comes down with the rebound. Jump ball is the call. It'll go to Pella Christian.
Ava came down with it, got a good rebound, but again, brought it down to her waist. You got to keep it out of the area where the defender can tie you up. Got to keep it up high and look for an outlet immediately.
So it'll be Eagles basketball. It's Rachel Kegmerinsky to Addie Veneradonk. Now to Bryn Runner. Bryn Runner double teamed. Faith Kegmerinsky to Rachel Kegmerinsky. Looking inside for Ava Breams. Struggled to corral it, but put herself right in position for the lay-in. 58-27, Norwalk leads with 6:52 to go in the fourth quarter over Pella Christian. Bailey Birmingham's pass to Ava Carlson, knocked out of bounds by Ava Breams. Pingles Home Store Instant Radio update. Indianola and Oskaloosa going to overtime, tied at 38. And on the inbounds pass, Pearl Brown gets the easy 5-footer to go. 60-27 Norwalk over Pella Christian. 6:27 to go in the fourth as Addie Van Arendonk looking for Faith Kegmerinsky, turns it over. And Bailey Birmingham all the way to the basket and laying it in with the left hand. 62-27, 6:15 to go in the fourth. Bryn Runner driving, nice feed to Addie Van Arendonk. And she'll get the layup to roll in on the right side.
Yeah, good play. They just need a whole lot more of that good, precise passing and knowing what to do and being ready to shoot when you catch it.
Bailey Birmingham over the top to Overholzer. Back to Bailey Birmingham on the left wing. And the ball movement for Norwalk works as Bailey Birmingham knocks down the three-pointer, 65-29. Norwalk over Pella Christians, 5:42 to go in the fourth quarter. Rachel Kegmerinsky with the basketball. Gonna kick to Ava Breams, now to Bryn Runner. Bryn Runner inside, Addie Van Arendonk leaves the layup short. Rebound tip to Rachel Kegmerinsky, knocked out of bounds by Overholzer.
Line change here for Norwalk again.
Yeah, but all new players here as we've got Ellie Doolin, Peyton Travis, Grace Linder, said Avery Thomas. Who did I miss already? and number 30, Addie Stillman. That is the new lineup in there. Ava Reams checks out as Chloe Snyder returns for Pella Christian.
And Ashlyn Vermeer came in too.
Okay, Ashlyn Vermeer, I missed that one. Chloe Snyder, cross court to Faith Kegmarinsky. Up top to Rachel Kegmarinsky, long two-pointer, too strong. Pushing the pace for Norwalk was Linder. Avery Thomas to Peyton Travis. Travis going to try to get a piece of the paint. There's Norwalk starting to bleed the clock. Linder, three-pointer, right corner. Grace Linder with her second triple of the night.
Well, they
68-29.
They just shoot the ball so well. If you're going to play a zone, you got to really extend it because they're just getting way too good of looks and they're feeling it, knocking them down.
Yeah, Pella Christian 29, Norwalk 68. 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. It's Faith Kegmarinsky down low for Rachel Kegmarinsky, who turns and gets the shot to roll in.
That was good movement around the top of their defense, and Rachel got herself set up nicely to put that ball off the glass.
Ball to Grace Linder, a little too strong from Avery Thomas, right through her hands.
Yeah, through her hands, hit her in the chest, and then went right to Addie.
Ball in the corner to Ashlyn Vermeer, three-pointer off front rim, no good. Rebound is tipped to Peyton Travis. Norwalk pushing the pace. Avery Thomas looking for Linder. Instead, Norwalk swings. It's going to be Peyton Travis with a runner from the right baseline. No good. Rebound goes to Addie Van Herendonk, fouled by Grace Linder, her first team's
first. This quarter, yeah.
And Sophia Slaughter checks in for Chloe Snyder. And it'll be Faith Kegmarinsky off the screen of younger sister Rachel. Sophia Slaughter, three-pointer. No good. Rachel Kegmarinsky down with the board. And we got a foul.
On the rebound, as Rachel got the rebound and then was fouled.
On Linder, her team second.
The clock continues to run, though, on the running clock, so nobody seems to be too worried about it on the Norwalk side.
Yep, Addie Van Herendonck's pass for Slaughter is tipped out of bounds. 68-31 as Chloe Snyder checks back into the game for Faith Kegmarinsky. So again, 2:12 to go in the fourth quarter and a game reset wired by Center Point Electric. 68-31, Norwalk over Pella Christian with 2 minutes to go in the fourth. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The strong defensive effort by Norwalk tonight has really given Pella Christian fits and helped fuel the offense for the Warriors en route to their current 37-point lead. That is, in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella.
They're the Veterinarians.
Chloe Snyder is going to be whistled for the carry there. And our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, again, only one other game on the airwaves tonight. Indianola and Oskaloosa girls basketball tied at 38. It's going into overtime. That is our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Again, our score is 68 Norwalk, 31 Pella Christian. A minute 12 to go in quarter number 4. Rachel Kegmarinsky checks out of the game. Ava Breams returning. Also into the game for Norwalk is going to be number 23, Kara Scandrett.
That Oski Indianola game started early, and I think we still might get done before they did.
Yeah, they started, I think it was a half hour early, maybe?
Yeah, I think
remember.
So. It was scheduled to start at 5:30 now, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it would be a half hour.
Half hour,
We're
45 minutes, yeah.
And Norwalk with a turnover there. Just their fourth of the half. And a Pella Motors timeout taken by Brendan Foudy for a substitution here to get Addie Van Herendonk rest for the night, and Aubrey Van Coten checks in for the final 23 seconds. Sophia Slaughter, three-pointer from the right wing. No. Rebound back to Slaughter. Three-pointer by Aubrey Van Coten will roll home. So Aubrey Van Coten Makes it a 68-34 game as Norwalk will hold, and that'll be your final score. Norwalk 68, Pella Christian 34 in girls basketball. We'll step away. We'll be back with post-game coverage of Pella Christian girls basketball on 92.1 KRLS and the Pella Christian YouTube channel when we return here right after this.
Step into comfort and style with Brown Shoe Fit Pella. Whether you are strolling through town or heading